Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving deep into a question you might have heard before. Do the oceans really produce most of the oxygen we breathe? You've probably seen that popular fact floating around the internet, usually stating that oceans are responsible for 50 to 80% of Earth's oxygen. Let's get to the bottom of it. The short answer is yes, but it's a bit more complex than just a simple percentage. The real MVPs of this process are tiny marine organisms called phytoplankton. Think of them as microscopic plants drifting in the upper layers of the ocean. Just like plants on land, they use photosynthesis. They take in carbon dioxide, use sunlight for energy, and release oxygen as a byproduct. There are trillions of these little guys in our oceans, and their collective effort is absolutely massive. So, where do those numbers, 50 to 80%, come from? They refer to the total amount of oxygen produced on the planet. Phytoplankton, along with other marine photosynthesizers like kelp and algae, are indeed responsible for producing roughly half, and sometimes more, of all the oxygen generated on Earth each year. That's a staggering amount. It's true that the ocean is a massive oxygen factory, but here's the crucial detail that often gets left out. Nearly all of the oxygen produced by the ocean is also consumed by marine life in the ocean. Phytoplankton produce oxygen, but when they and other sea creatures die and decompose, bacteria use up that very same oxygen in the process. It's a beautifully balanced cycle. The oxygen that you and I are breathing right now comes almost entirely from land plants like trees and grasses. Why? Because over geological time, a tiny fraction of organic matter from land plants got buried before it could decompose, leading to a net surplus of oxygen that slowly built up in our atmosphere. So, while the ocean is a phenomenal oxygen producer, it's more like it's breathing for itself. The oxygen we rely on in the atmosphere is the long-term savings account built up by land plants over millions of years. This doesn't make the ocean any less important, of course. It plays a critical role in regulating our climate, absorbing huge amounts of carbon dioxide, and supporting incredible biodiversity. Protecting our oceans and their phytoplankton is absolutely vital for the health of our entire planet. So next time you hear that stat, you'll know the full story. It's a great example of how a simple fact can have a much more fascinating, nuanced reality behind it. What other science myths should we tackle next? Let me know down in the comments. If you enjoyed this video and learned something new, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe for more deep dives into science. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.